Well, hello, lifestylers, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Latasha, and in today's video, you're going to be with me as I make my dining room all cozy and ready for fall with a place setting that is going to be just warm and inviting. So, as you can see, the setting is already done, but I'm going to let you be with me as I walk through preparing everything for my guests, setting it up for my family, and I want to thank you for joining me today. So as always, welcome. So here we are, we're getting started. So as you always know, I have got to make sure that everything's going to be shiny and clean before we prep it and get everything set up. So I do the task of making sure that I've got my table all sparkly and shiny. I can honestly tell you, I've had this table for 25 years. My husband and I have been married for 29, and this is one of the larger pieces that we were able to buy when we initially got married. And so we've had it for a really long time. It's a part of my family at this point. And there have been several times that I've contemplated getting rid of it, but I'm going to be honest, it would break my heart. So I've tried to consider different things to do. I've thought about painting it. I've thought about sanding it down and whitewashing it. Just so many different options. I don't know if any of it would ever get done. So as you can see, as I'm setting my tablescape, the first thing that I did was put down a burlap covering to put on the table. Now I'm going to start with the place setting in the middle, which is my centerpiece. It is my welcome sign. I'm going to add in some pumpkins and some acorns just to finish the look, to make it really cozy and inviting. And as you know, if you've watched any of the prior videos, I spoke about having it be a more neutral fall for my home. So this is encapsulating that thought process. So we're sticking with the neutral colors, the browns, the beiges, the natural wood colors. And so far, I'm really loving it. So now here's the place setting. So I'm incorporating wood in my home a lot this year. So the first thing is a charger that is wood grain. Then I'm adding in my larger plate and then a dessert plate, which has a pumpkin on it. And I just absolutely love how all of the colors are coming together. So here's a napkin ring holder. And as you can see, the ring holder itself actually has some wood and natural colors in there as well. So I just really thought it was really cohesive. I'm adding in my amber glasses. And if you've been here for a while, you've probably seen them before. And then we're going to add in some gold silverware just to finish the look. So here I am showing how I am actually adding the glasses. This is something fun that my daughter gave me an idea to do. And so we just tried to do something a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed this part. And there's the finished look. So now we're going to finish with our centerpiece. I'm going to add in these wooden pumpkins that I've had for quite a few years. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some curtains. I had not had curtains in this room as of yet. As you all know, if you've been here for a while, you know that we just recently bought this house within the past year. And so it was just work in progress to now get to the point where we're doing things that are things that we desire to do versus things that needed to be done. We had a lot of work on this house that we've done. I've been able to really tweak some things, and now I'm getting ready to aesthetically do things that are really going to make it become our home. As you can see here, I'm putting up these curtains. I'm measuring because I really want them just to kiss the floor. I don't want them to drag. And they're not pleated. However, I'm going to try to see if I can get it to pleat look as much as possible. And so I was able to do that really well. And I'm really glad because it makes it look a little bit more modern, just putting those pleats in your curtains. I'm moving on to the other side. I'm going to do the exact same thing on that side as well. I really, really love the color. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I'm always looking for bargains. These are some curtains that I was able to find on Facebook Marketplace that a young lady was moving into her new house. She had bought these. They didn't work for her. And the color for me was absolutely perfect. Is the color tied in so well with the color scheme that I was doing in the dining room. They were almost exact to the napkins that I chose to use. So these were just perfect. Now we've got to move on to the buffet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the table. I'm going to shine it up a little bit just to get it all sparkly and clean. As I stated before, it's an older piece, so I try to make sure that I maintain the wood grain on this. And actually, this piece was two pieces before. It actually had the glass top buffet on it, the cabinet. And a few years ago, I decided, I wanted to switch it up just to make it a little bit more modern because that's more of an older style. And so I took that piece off and I sold it. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've questioned whether or not I should have done that because as we know, everything goes full circle. So that style will probably be back around in maybe 5, 10, 15 years or so. So here I'm going to add in some lamps. And this lamp, actually, I had utilized in my living room before on my end tables. And I decided to bring it into the dining room. Here, I'm putting down a gold tray that I got from Target. This is a burlap placemat. So I'm going to use it in this tray just to incorporate that tablescape burlap. And so I thought it was perfect. These jars I got from Ashley Furniture several years ago when we got a living room set, and I haven't used them in a while, and I just thought it was time to bring them back out because they tied in with the color scheme. And of course, if you've watched any of the other videos, you know those florals came from at home. The last thing that I'm going to do is add in a couple of pumpkins to fill in that space and just to make it all complete. So here you have it. This is the reveal, and I hope that you enjoy it. I really, really love the way that this has come together. I love how my family is going to be able to sit down at this table and enjoy ourselves and have some great conversations. And I really, really love the curtains. I had not put any up in here yet. And so for me, it's giving me finally a sense that our house is truly becoming our home. So as you can see, standing back and looking at it, I felt like I was missing some things. So I decided to put in these 2 canisters and a candle. And on the tray, I added in some leaves and some bees just to finalize the look. I really felt like that really gave me what I was looking for and made it much more complete. So what do you think? I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. And as always, I'm so grateful that you guys are here. And this was just my twist on doing something that was a little bit more neutral with pops of orange, as opposed to last year. I went all in and it was definitely fall. So today, I hope that this video meets your needs of it being a little bit more neutral with a little bit of accent colors, because that's really what I was going for. And then, of course, for that twilight view, which you know I always do, I'm going to light the candles just to create that mood because it always does. And then on the table, those wooden pumpkins that I added in, they actually light up as well. So what I love about that is that we don't have to have that harsh overhead lighting on, that we can use the lamps around the room, the candles, these pumpkins, and it will allow us to be able to sit down, have dinner, and still be able to have conversation with enough light. Can you see? Yeah, that's the look that I'm going for. And I am in love with the way that this is all turning out. I hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen so far in this video. If that is the case, always hit that like button. I would love for you to do so. And if this is your first time or whether you've been here before, I want you to subscribe to this channel because I adore you being here and I'm really excited for what you're going to see us get ready to do. But I also would love it if you would share this content as we're around in the corner for Christmas and we've got some great things headed our way. I want you to be a part of it. So until next time, thanks so much and happy fall.